What's going on YouTube? I'm Perk. In this gameplay on Interchange in Modern Warfare 3 I get over 50 kills. But that's not what I want to talk about. What I want to talk about instead is if I was David Von der Haar and I was making Black Ops 2, what perks would I put in my game? Now, the key to a balanced Call of Duty game is the perk setup. And in every Call of Duty game there have been problems with the perks. There have been perks like Martyrdom and Last Stand or Second Chance. You've got annoying death streaks like Dead Man's Hand and Final Stand, and things like 3x Frag. And so the perks in Call of Duty have not been very well balanced. There's usually one perk that's dominant, and ideally you want to have an equal number of perks being used in each tier. So if I was making Call of Duty, the perks that I would use are listed in the description below, but I'm going to go over each of them with you. In the tier 1 perks I would use these 6, and I have 6 perks for each tier. First I would use Steady Aim, which means that it's easier to get hipfire kills. And the pro version of Steady Aim would be faster recovery from sprint and melee, which is the same as in Black Ops and in Modern Warfare 2. So what that means is that after you sprint you can aim down the sights fast, as if you had a faster aim down sight time like a Marksman. And then after that I would have Sleight of Hand, and then a fast aim down sight as its pro variant, just like in Black Ops. So that would be a very, very useful perk, because you could reload faster, and then you could win gunfights faster like Marksman. Then after that I would have Marathon, which allows you to run faster, and then the pro version would be Unlimited Sprint. So that would really benefit rushers, just like in Modern Warfare 2 and in Black Ops. Then I would have Scout, just like in Black Ops, but it would be the pro version of Scout of Call of Duty Black Ops as the primary version of it. So I would switch the pro version of Scout and the regular version. So Scout would be faster recovery from grenades, and you can switch weapons faster, and the pro version would be that you could hold your breath longer while sniping. Then I would have Scavenger, and then the pro version would be extra starting ammo, just like every Call of Duty game. And then after that I would have Warlord. So it would be a perk and not a proficiency, and that would allow you to have 2 different attachments on your primary weapon. And then in the tier 2 slot I would have Hardline, which means you can have your kill streak earned in 1 faster kill, or point streak. And I like the idea of point streaks. So you can get streaks for shooting down air support and capping flags. That rewards objective play. And the pro version would be that you can change the contents of care packages, unlike in Modern Warfare 3, but like Black Ops. Then I would have Flak Jacket, and Flak Jacket would protect you 100% from all explosives. So it would be even more powerful than Flak Jacket in Black Ops. Whereas Blast Shield in Modern Warfare 3 makes it so that you can still be killed by claymores and bouncing betties. And the pro version would be immunity from all special grenades. So flashbangs and stun grenades would have 0 effect on you. So it would be just as powerful as Tactical Mass Pro in Black Ops, if not more powerful. Then I would have Camouflage, which is like Assassin. You wouldn't show up on the radar when they call it in a UAV. But I would probably keep the Blackbird in, because the Blackbird makes it easy to get good gameplay for good players. As you can see everyone on the map, and it's a counter to Camouflage. And the pro version would be immunity from air support, so you would not show up as a red box when you're like in a chopper gunner on the other team, and you would not have a red name when targeted, just like Ghost in Black Ops. Then after that I would have stopping power, which gives you extra bullet damage, so you can kill your enemy in 1 less bullet. And the pro version would be extra damage against enemy air support, so you could shoot down UAVs easily with your gun, or any other killstreak reward like a sentry turret. Then with Juggernaut, my next perk, that would make it so that you could have a little bit more health. It would be like Ballistic Vest in Modern Warfare 3. It would allow you to survive 1 extra bullet in a gunfight, and stopping power would cancel out Juggernaut. And the pro version of Juggernaut would be that once per game you could survive an enemy knife attack. So if someone stabs you with a knife, you would survive. But then every time you get stabbed with a knife after that, you would die instantly. So it can only protect you once per game, not once per life, because that would be probably too powerful. Then my next perk would be Overkill, which is 2 primary guns. And the pro version would be you could have 2 attachments on your secondary. So it would be like Warlord, except only for your secondary gun. Then for the tier 3 perk, I would have Dead Silence, which would make your footsteps 100% silent. So it would be impossible for them to hear you. So that would be good if you want to use a stealth class. And then the pro version would be that footsteps are louder, so it would be very easy to sound whore anyone who is not using Dead Silence. Just like in Black Ops, but it would be like Call of Duty 4 footsteps. Much louder. Then I would have SitRep, which means that you could see enemy explosives and equipment. And the pro version would be immunity to the counter spy plane or counter UAV, which is what Assassin Pro gives you. Because Assassin Pro is too powerful in MW3, so they need to spread out its pro benefits to other perks. And I would not have EMP in my game. EMP is too powerful. Then I would have Lightweight, which allows you to run faster, so you could use Lightweight and Marathon together, because they're in different tier slots. Then I would have Marksman, which would be the same as Modern Warfare 3, but the pro version of Marksman would make it so that you could see the red names of people who use Camouflage Pro. So that would be a counter to the stealth perk. Then I would have Recon, which would be the same as Modern Warfare 3. Your explosives and flashbangs and stuns make it so that enemies show up on the radar for everyone on your team. Then I would have Fast Hands, which is a perk from the Call of Duty World at War game for the Nintendo Wii. And what Fast Hands does is it makes it so that you can plant and defuse bombs faster. And the pro version would be that you could capture flags twice as fast. So that would be very useful for objective games. So if you had everyone in your team use Fast Hands and Domination, you could capture flags really fast. Then I would bring back Proficiencies, which is a perk for your gun. I would use Kick, Focus, Stability, and Deep Impact. And Kick would reduce recoil. Focus would reduce flinch when you're shot. Stability would reduce idle sway, and Deep Impact would increase the bullet penetration while shooting through cover. And then for equipment, I would have the same regular equipment. Flashbangs, stun grenades, fire grenades, Semtex, and I would probably bring back the jammer, even though the jammer can be very powerful and very annoying. And I don't know if I would bring back the motion sensor, because the motion sensor promotes camping, and the motion sensor probably would not be necessary because you would have stopping power and Juggernaut to balance out camouflage. So that's how I would do it if I was in charge of the next Call of Duty game. So I think that's a pretty perfectly balanced out perk system, because I don't think any one perk would be too overpowered. I think the perks would be pretty well rounded and everyone would be happy. So post in the comment section what you would do if you were making the next Call of Duty. What perks would you add? What perks would you take out? How would you balance them? Do you like my idea, or do you have a better solution? Because no Call of Duty game has gotten the perks right, but I think my simple solution does a pretty good job of balancing out the different perks. And so this gameplay is coming to a close. I got my AC. I'm doing work with air support. We've got them trapped at A. And on interchange, the air support flips the spawns. So you always want to have one person watching the C flag. That way when the spawn slip, you can have that person kill them so they don't capture the C flag. That's the problem on this map, is that people don't watch the C flag when they have them trapped at A. So the other team can capture the C flag back pretty quickly once the spawn slip. So I finished off strong with a nice quad with my AC 130. I'm repping the Living Dead title because I am one of the best Halo 3 Living Dead players in the world, though that playlist was taken up by Bungie. And I finished strong with 51 kills. I'll see you guys later.